Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 65 of the Non-League to Legend save. Now, I'm recording this straight after the previous episode, and things are just going from bad to worse. Let's have a little look. Job security. Oh, our job's insecure. We're 15th in the Premier League. We've lost 3 on the bounce, which means we just lost to Stoke. We lost 5-4, and it was an absolute joke. The own goal was the joke. Their first and third goals were a joke. Just unbelievable. Really, really, really bad. So we got Swansea today, and if we lose this, I should imagine we're going to get sacked. I've picked this team, but I'm taking Lafont out. I think he's been absolutely fucking woeful. So this is how we line up. This is a new tactic because that one we built for Arsenal's not working. The one that we had at Southampton's not working. Nothing's working. So I've built this tactic as hopefully a control tactic at home and maybe a counter-attacking formation away from home. I don't know. Minimum instructions because I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do anymore. Nothing's working. So it is what it is. Who cares? Gasparini in goal. Kersey, Lenartz, Anderson, Steve Parker, Gomez, Holden, Collins and Wendell in the middle of the park. Londono and Iwobi out wide. Selic up top. Yeah, that's as good as it's going to get. So let's get into the game. Let's underachieve, underperform, and you never know. Let's get sacked. Why not? Oh, they're playing 2 up top. That normally springs trouble. They're playing 2 defensive midfielders, so this will probably peter out into a 0-0 unless they nick it, I reckon. That's my prediction. Swansea to win by 1-0. Right, first highlight of the game. Parker into Wendell. Goes to Gomez. Clips one in, but it's a poor ball. Anderson finds Collins on the edge. What can he do? Finds Iwobi. Now find your cross, son. Absolutely terrible cross. Londono chases it down. Does well to skip past the challenge. And I can see this just being a very frustrating game. Iwobi, that's a great save from Jack Butland. Corner to Arsenal. Don't know why I'm showing you this highlight. We know nothing ever comes from corners. Gomez out wide. A really pointless and ridiculous turn from Collins. Wendell on the edge, must do. Hits the bar. It's just been indicative of our luck recently. It really has. That game against Stoke, I think we hit the bar and post maybe 5 or 6 times, missed 3 or 4 sitters. We were 5-1 down before we come back to 5-4. 5-1 down at Stoke. Ridiculous. Here comes Swansea. Swept it up a little bit better. 25 minutes in, we've looked a little bit more stable at the back at least, but I mean Swansea aren't. Oh God, of course he saved that from 3 inches from the header. But Swansea aren't coming at us at all. They're playing 2 defensive midfielders. They're here for a point if they can, I should imagine, but I reckon they'll probably get all 3. Here we go, Swansea throw. In the feet of Ross Hughes, but he doesn't get to control it, and Collins can bring the ball away. Puts out to Kersey on this right-hand side, switches it back to Wendell, and already look, you can just see we got no ideas really. Selic, poor touch, Leonard, yeah, there we go, 1-0. Londono. Positive signs, I suppose, early doors. I mean, we've certainly limited their chances, but they're not exactly coming at us, so it's hard to tell really. Selic gets tackled. Londono, he's been good for us. He has. Pastore has been disappointing this season, just constantly underperforming. 3 minutes before half time, we got the corner. Wendell swings one in far post. Collins knocks it down. Selic, terrible effort. And Swansea now to come away with the ball. Ross Hughes. I'm surprised he's still at Swansea, this Ross Hughes. He's absolutely class. That's a good tackle from Parker, though. Couple minutes to half time. It's 1-0. I mean, look at the chances and etc. You can't be too disappointed. But like I say, they're not exactly coming at us. So maybe not a true reflection of how good or bad the tactic is, but we will see. I think the Inter Milan game next at the San Siro, that will probably show us a little bit more about it, but until we play some of the big boys at home and away, we're not really going to know where we stand. But so far, a shocking start to the season for Arsenal. All right, half hour left. We're going to be thinking about making a change. I don't really know what change to make, to be completely honest. I mean, what do you do? Um, no one's playing particularly bad, and no one's playing particularly well. Frustrating stuff. I know what we're going to do. We're going to give Briggsy a run out. Craig Briggs comes in, the youngster, into that holding midfielder role that he's extremely comfortable with. All right, 10 minutes left. Plenty of chances on target and everything, but I don't know, not a lot happening. Give Alfie McGee a run out on the right hand side there. And 3 minutes at a time, and that's just going to get eaten away. And 3 points. I mean, 3 points is the main thing. It was they had 6 shots, not 1 on target. We're not controlling possession anymore, but we're kind of not trying to do that. We're now being a little bit more direct with our passing, and I mean, yeah, disappointing. I kind of agree. With that many shots on target, 13 shots on target, you expect to be scoring at least 2 or 3, in my opinion. But there we go. 3 points is 3 points. The under pressure manager certainly needed it. But let's get on to this away game at Inter Milan. Well, West Ham have just sacked their manager. It's one to maybe keep an eye on. But you can see here the sack race. We are 8-1, third favourite to be the next one on the chopping board. Hopefully we can turn things around. But even if we completely turn things around and start winning plenty of games, Champions League is almost looking unlikely, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Champions League final group game against Inter Milan. We're away from home. I've switched it up to counter. Just want to have a look. I'm just playing with it. I'm I'm just frustrated, to be completely honest. I really am. I don't understand what's going wrong, to be honest. It feels like we're not doing a great deal wrong, but something's going wrong, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Right, the only difference really from the previous Inter Milan team we played, they've got Petro Pellegrini up top, and he is a bit of a beast. 6'3", 13.5 stone. Yeah, he is a bit of a beast. There's no real pressure on us. Why not? Let's just go with whatever you think, Steve Bald. And yeah, like I said, I just want to have a little look at this, how this works on counter attack. Might even try it on defensive, but if not, we'll go back to control maybe and see what happens. But first highlight, 2 minutes in, we've got a free kick, and this looks like it could be an Inter attack. No, yeah, it will be. I like a possession game. We're not playing a possession game, so this is really, oh, we're sitting right off them. I don't like that at all. But I'm not used to playing anything but a possession game. I'm an Arsenal fan. It's what I've watched most of my life. It's what I see as a good footballing philosophy, even though not what Arsenal are playing at the moment. I think that's some shocking one idea football. I think is really bad. But football is a possession game in my eyes, unless you're playing on a boggy, nasty pitch on a Sunday morning. But we come forward here. Selic out wide to Iwobi. Terrible touch. Cleared from Inter, but we get possession back. Swung one out to Londono. What can he do? Travels forward. Tries to play one inside to Iwobi. It's absolutely shite. Early signs aren't great. I mean, they haven't really had a chance yet, but we've done nothing in possession apart from give it away, to be honest. And Petro Pellegrini's in, that's goal. We knew it was a goal. It's so obvious. You can always tell on FM when it's going to be a goal. And 1-0 down inside 15 minutes. Not good at all. Not good at all. We're not going to watch the replay because otherwise I'm going to hurl my mouse through the fucking TV. Probably in a little bit of a bad mood as well because I've just finished a 72-hour working week. I'm an absolutely broken man at the minute. I'm knackered. I finished at 7 o'clock this morning. It's now about midday-ish. Trying to short my sleep so that I can sleep tonight. And probably not a good time for me to be playing this, to be honest. But I needed to get it done so that I can get a video up for today because I've missed a day or 2 or 3. I don't know what. I don't even know what day it is today, if I'm completely honest. We've gone to control just to see if that puts in a performance similar to the Swansea one. If we can limit their shots, I think we'll be pretty happy. Ball played up to Selic, who can't do anything with it. Trouble is, we've got no one who can really hold the ball up there, which is something I generally like. In an ideal world, I still haven't outgrown the 4-4-2. I don't think there's a formation that really beats it in terms of how balanced it is. Oh my God, what an embarrassment. 42 minutes gone, we're 2-0 down to Inter Milan, a very, very, very average team. Dude, I'm going to watch it just so you guys can see it again, but I mean, look, you can't be losing 2 headers in there. It's shit. It's really, really bad from us. Oh dear. Half time. Come on, let's get this over and done with. Let's wrap this crap up, shall we? Bournemouth's disappointing. Nah, not quite enough aggressive. Don't even like Football Manager anymore. To be fair, the only time I really enjoy Football Manager is when I'm playing in the lower leagues these days. As soon as I get to the level where I start managing a top 6 side in the Premier League, it loses its shine for me. It really does. I don't know why. I think it's because for me, it's all the extra games. I am not blessed with time. I am very time poor with my job, and you just can't get through the seasons very quickly. That's why I've only left a 1 game gap in between because I haven't got the time to be playing the games in between videos. Which is annoying, really, because I'd have liked to put a lot more effort into this series. But so that, you know, this is me just rambling on, one take recordings, one video. I don't stop the recording, and I just kind of clip out a couple of bits where I'm not talking. It's very, very simplified the way I do things. But yeah, we're getting battered by Inter Milan here. Absolutely battered. So 57 minutes in, we're probably going to make a change in a minute. We've just got no one that can win a header. So unless we're retaining possession, we generally playing long balls, and our players can't get on the end of it because it's normally a header or a bit of a strength required, and we haven't got them kind of players, and we're 3-0 down. For fuck's sake, I'm going defensive. I don't even know anymore. I don't care. You've heard me say it 100 times. I don't know, and I don't care. Let's just do enough just to fucking get through this group stage, shall we? 65 minutes gone. We need changes. Alex Iwobi, you're a fucking abomination. Wendell, absolutely shit. What are you doing? Right, Claudio, you go as that. Craig Briggs is coming in. He's been good. Lafont, don't even like you anymore. You're coming off. Don't often sub goalkeepers, but I just, I just don't like him. Don't like him anymore. Iwobi for Bogunovic with triple substitution. Who knows? Who cares? We don't know what we're doing here. I've encouraged him. I shouldn't be encouraging him. I should be hitting them with things. I should be chucking stuff at them. If I had a blade in my pocket on the sidelines, I would cut each and every one of these players. They're going to go and fucking get qualified from this group if we're not careful. Let's have a look. Look at that. One more goal, I think, and I think they go through, which would be us getting sacked. So I haven't really put enough thought into this game. Hopefully it doesn't backfire. Selic has been embarrassing in this game. Gomez, just hit one, will you? See, that'll do you. When the ball's out of play, they can't score at least. Can we survive? Well, we've got through this on the skin of our teeth. Inter Milan probably should have gone through, but they didn't. Disappointing is an understatement. And we survived for one more game. I should imagine we'll go away to Leeds and really struggle. Really struggle. But this is going to be the end of me recording today. I'm not recording anymore because it's just getting ridiculous, to be honest. I need to come back with fresh thinking. Look at that. 5 losses in about 9 games. Not good enough. Not good enough. So what we're going to do, we're going to play on, and I'm going to bring you... Oh, do I have to bring you Man United away? Do I have to? I'm going to have to, because then we can bring you the FA Cup third round against Swansea. No, I don't know. We saw them in the last round, didn't we? I mean, that looks like a great double header, but it's also 2 losses. So, I mean, to be fair, we won't even probably make it that far. Let's say we're going to come back for Manchester United away, which we would definitely lose, and we will lose very comfortably, and we will be made to look like idiots. And then Swansea at home in the FA Cup third round. But if we play, say, Leeds, I mean, Sheffield Wednesday, that's a nothing game. I play my third team for that. If we play Leeds, Newcastle, and we don't get 2 wins, we're going to be very close to getting sacked. So if it looks like we're going to get sacked, I'll bring you back sooner, because I'm sure everyone would like to see me get sacked. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. I know I didn't enjoy the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hopefully I'll start bringing you some better videos, because it's been embarrassing. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.